Hey everybody, how's it going? Danny Soleil here, aka Travel Man Dan, aka Reading Man Dan, and welcome to day 10 of my 75 hard journey. Woohoo! Number 10! I made it. Wow. It hasn't been easy and I can feel it's getting harder, but I'm here, I'm doing it, and I wanted to go ahead and document day number 10 to be able to go back and look and see how I did and what my life was like back then. And most importantly, if I could just go ahead and motivate one single person to go ahead and give this a shot, and maybe they can watch these videos to get themselves through it, maybe help guide them before they do it, or just, well, overall, inspire them to go ahead and give it a shot. So here's day 10. I asked you guys a couple days ago what you wanted to see, and I got a couple of replies about workout videos. Now here's the thing. One of the tasks are that you have to work out 2 times per day for 45 minutes. One of the workouts must be outside. The other one is inside, and well, because of my current situation of being on crutches still, I'm recovering from an MCL reconstruction. I'm going to go ahead and show you the brace that I've been wearing. If you haven't seen it, I've got one of these things. And I have it off here at the house while I'm working out because I can control the environment. I can bend it a little bit. I can't go past 90 degrees, and I can't put any pressure on it, any weight on it. So I'm okay in this position, and you're going to see the workout that I do today is an indoor workout that only focuses on upper body. And I don't know if that's been harder for me or been a disadvantage for my workouts, but what can I do? I wanted to go ahead and start it when I wanted to start it. I didn't want to be one of those people that say, "Oh, I'll start it," when I got this going on it, or when I wanted this to. No, it's to me, right in line with what the Creator says, and we'll always find excuses or opportune ways to go ahead and kind of make it adjustable for what is easy for us and what is most convenient. So I said, you know what? This is when I want to do it. Let's do it. I'll modify it. So my outdoor workouts have been kind of, you've seen video, I think 3 or 4, where I'm outside using kettlebells outside my truck. The indoor workouts are a lot of the same thing. So don't be surprised if you see a lot of the same movements. I just can't do that much. Once I get the clearance to go ahead and start walking and putting weight on my leg, and I start using the brace, or stop using the brace and crutches, then my outdoor workout, I can basically just take a 45-minute walk, okay? And I can also walk in the morning to a gym where I can get onto like machines and things like that and stationary pieces of equipment. It's probably going to be another month before I can actually really start working on my lower body. I will be doing some physical therapy rehab, and you'll see at the end of this little workout, I do incorporate about a 10-minute physical therapy rehab routine that I do. So that is part of each and every lifting session. But making do with what I got. So today's workout is at my house, and you can see me seated in this chair, and this is what I'm using. I'm using these things. If you've never seen these before, I don't know where the hell you've been hiding. These are your resistance bands. Some people call them power cords. They're pretty cool. These ones are pretty good. I got them for like, I think they were around $35 on Amazon. What I like about them is they come with handles. They also come with stuff that, like a little cuff that you can wrap around your ankle. So as I start to do a little bit more physical therapy, and I'm going to be able to, use my leg, and I'm going to be able to do hip adductors and adductions and things like that with that. So they give you this cool little bag, and inside of it, here are those things where you just, instead of the handles, you just latch these on, and you can, Velcro them around your ankle and start working your legs. Now, you're not going to get real big, powerful legs from this kind of stuff, but for my purposes, the kind of routine that I need and the extra physical therapy that I'm going to be needing, it's absolutely perfect. One other thing is cool is you can see right here where it gives the pound, okay, of the cord. So if this one's 30, and then doubled up with this one is a 10. So this is 40 pounds of resistance. And we also have some thicker ones in here, which are kind of cool. We got all the way up to, I believe it goes all the way up to 50 pounds. Okay, there's a 20 pounder. Anyway, doesn't matter. Yeah, it goes up to 40 and yes, 50 pounds. So we have some weight here. We have some resistance. I'm not going to stack them up all the way because, you know, one of the things that I had to kind of come with terms with when I was, you know, putting together my workout program prior to all this is, you know, you're going to be doing a lot of upper body stuff, right? 2 workouts a day, and just the same exercises. Use these power cords not for strength, but for like a baseline of, you know, getting started again and flexibility and just getting some kind of pump going. Because, you know, I'm going to be quite imbalanced from upper body to lower body for at least a couple of months. Coming out of this thing, just because my legs are already, you know, starting to atrophy. They're like little pencils, all right? The good thing is they grow fast, but I can't go full bore on them for at least a couple months. So you just have to take it easy. So you don't want to become, you know, ultra imbalanced from top to bottom. So I'm doing the best I can. I'm using these power cords to kind of keep my flexibility, give me a pump, and just kind of build a very low level baseline amount of strength, so that when I do go back in the gym, that my muscle memories are firing on all synapses, and I'm basically not really missing much in terms of an upper body when I hop into the workout. Now the lower body is going to be a little tough, but you know, that's okay. That's to be determined. You know, I can definitely get through this, and the human body's super strong, so you got to keep on pushing through. And yeah, this is part of the workout that I'm going to do, and I'll show you a little bit. So, you know, you see me, I'm on one leg, okay, and I'm doing the program. You know, let this be, I guess, guidance, or you know, you're watching this, let this be, I guess, a lesson, and you know, that anything's possible in terms of, you know, sometimes we always talk ourselves out, well, I don't have the right space, or you know, I live in this apartment, or I live in this smaller space, and I don't have the right, I'm scared to go to the gym, this kind of thing. You can start today using these, okay? And like I said, if you don't have any issues walking, your outdoor workout could be an outdoor walk every single day, which is amazing for you. And your indoor workout could be these power cords, no matter where you live, what kind of situation. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and get started. I got to start my watch. Now, I know what you're thinking, that 45 minutes, you're going to be talking a lot and cheating. That's why I go ahead and set the timer on my phone, and I set the real timer here. So this one's going to be stopped at 45 minutes. And this one's going to be continuous, so it's kind of like a little penalty time. I always add a little bit extra on it. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and start us up, get us started over here, and get us started over here. I also want to go ahead and get some good music going. So today I have selected one of my favorite playlists is an Apple playlist. It's the Africa Now. This one's awesome. I absolutely love this one. Africa Now plays all the music, you know, in Africa, Western Africa, the middle part of Africa, just from South Africa to Nigeria. They have amazing songs and a lot of artists that we don't get privy to a lot here in America, but I love that Apple Music has this playlist. So let's get started. Let's get going. Let's get our workout on here, baby. Got our water. We're almost all the way through it for the day. So to start off, just convenience-wise, I'm going to go with shoulder press. Sits well underneath this chair, just like we're holding a bar in front of us, or dumbbells, or kettlebells. And I'm going to do 3 sets of 25. How convenient. 75 total, baby. Here we go. You know, one thing I like about this resistance bands is the tension that comes through. You can really wind it down and bring in a good stretch, especially after all this upper body workout I've been doing over the last 10 days, twice a day. I mean, one thing I really need is a good massage. Hey, Chipmunk, how about a little massage? There we go. right about here, about 17, 18, gets a little harder. Oh yeah. And we're off. I can feel the blood pumping through the deltoid, running up through the trap and in my head. Yeah. Can't do much, so I guess I'm a good chair dancer, right? Until you ask me to move my legs. Okay, so finished with the shoulders. Now it's time to go ahead and rearrange everything. I gotta turn this chair around, and you're gonna need this thing. It comes with the power cord. This is a door stopper, and it's got this little loop in it. You just slide the handle through like this, split the difference, take the little thing that's gonna get jammed up in your door. Make sure that it's locked in there good. If you have any gaps or openings, this thing can scrunch down and snap back and hit you in the face or in the back of the head, and it hurts like hell. I'm just saying, somebody told me. All right, so what you want to do here, find a good position, knock it in there, make sure it's tight. I'm going to turn around. Okay, so I think this will do it. Yeah. Love the stretch on this. Wow, you feel it really good. I mean, you can feel it in the rear part of your delt. You can feel it in parts of the traps, the rhomboids. And like I said before, look, you're not going to make any massive, huge muscular gains, right? But you are going to build a baseline of strength, and you're going to build some flexibility through that. And it's just something to keep me active, where it constitutes as a workout, so that when I go back in the gym after I have the brace off and I get moving, I really get moving, I haven't lost that much because I've already started. So really good. Get yourself some power cords. Okay, so I flip back around. It's time to go ahead and work on the chest. I'm going to do this type of variation of flies. And, well, show you. These are a little tricky in terms of really getting the right amount of pump going. I don't really feel these a lot, but I definitely like to, before I get started, just kind of sit here and rock into it and really stretch. You know, my shoulder joints are just really tight, so it's always a good stretch before. And here's the thing, you know, if you got yourself some power cords like this, understand that this video, I'm very limited because of my knee and what I'm going through. There are hundreds of exercises that you can do for your entire body. We're not even working below our waist. So just because of what you see on here doesn't mean that these are the only things and you have to do it on chairs. No, this is just a modified version of what I'm doing to get through the indoor workout of my 75 hard journey. So, you know, keep that in mind. That's an important thing. You know, once you have a set of these, there are so much videos just on using these, and you know, you can go really and get yourself even a stronger one and make quite a bit of progress working from home, working on these. So you see, it kind of puts it in a weird position, but you just got to kind of go slow. And like I said, not going to build any giant muscles off this, but I am going to start telling my body it's time to go. It's time to get moving. Here comes the blood to the chest area. 6. And the thing is, 9, one of the good things about doing this 75 hard program as I'm getting back and recovering, getting back, it's done really good for my whole like emotional health. And you know, just coming back from an operation and surgery, a lot of people can become depressed, a lot of people can feel really stagnant, and it's hard for a lot of people to get back on track. With this program and this challenge or whatever, not only is it challenge you mentally, the physical part has been exhausting, okay? But it's really forcing me to get back out there. So maybe you too are coming off an injury, and maybe this video helps you kind of say, hey look, if that guy can do it, he looks like a regular dude. You know, he's getting back to it, so can you guys. Here we go. Starting to feel it after about 20. You know, you can go in there with variations and kind of make it a fly going backwards, really stretching out your pecs. But yeah, that's what I do for chest. Okay, so now it's time to go ahead and hit the triceps, the back of the arm, the actual part of the arm that makes your arm look big. Look, I know biceps are great, and that's the first thing a lot of people see, but if you really want your arm to look big, grow your triceps. The biceps are like, I don't know, 35% of your arm. The big muscle is your triceps. So here's a little tip if you're getting into, you want to look good in your shirt. All right, so this one's pretty cool, and this one actually works really well with the power cords because it is a small muscle group, and the tension on your triceps can really be kind of productive when working out. So I just kind of go like this, making sure to keep the elbow 90 degrees. You don't want to come up and come all the way up here and then thrust it down, just keep it controlled under tension, nice and easy. Work that tricep. Get a really good pump off these actually on these. So and 25. Yeah, so use the power cords. You know, if I was to pick one specific muscle group where you feel it the most, it would be the triceps. You know, you could really isolate it, much like you do at the gym using a cable push down or like a skull crusher movement. If you don't know, it's with the easy curl bar where you're coming up like that. I mean, you can replicate it really well with this. Seat it, stand it, upside down, doesn't matter, but you really feel a good pump on your triceps. All right, now it's time to go ahead and work our last body part, and that is the bicep. So I've rearranged the power cord. I'm ready to go, and we're gonna do type of like preacher curl, kind of an elevated curl in, really keeping the tension on the bicep throughout the whole time, and just working to get that pump going through the muscle. Here we go. Okay, well, that's it for the sit-ups. I did a bunch more, but right now I just can't do much. I can't compromise my knee and move it into the air or have it just like hanging out there. I have to be careful, so it has to stay straight or at about 70 degrees, and I can just do crunches. So, not the most ideal for your abs, but you know what? if once I come out of this thing, combined with the diet and just really a lot of cardio and walking and things like that, the fat should melt away, and my core at least will be pretty strong. So that's what I'm doing for abs. Now let me go ahead and show you what I'm doing for therapy. So that is what a lot of times called power cord or resistance bands. I don't know if you've seen these floating around gyms. A lot of people use these to assist them doing pull-ups, right? They can't pull themselves up. The body weight's just too much. They're a really thick, okay, wide band. Okay, these things are by ThinnyFit, and they're pretty cool, but I use them to go ahead and do my rehab. What I do is go ahead and loop it around my foot right there, and like I said, it's very minimal, as you can see, and I just use it to help me assist myself pulling my heel closer to my butt. I hold it for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the band and let it slide back down. I do 15 of those. So I'm gonna go ahead and put those into the routine at the end of each and every workout until I can go ahead and adapt and do a little bit more. I see the therapist this week after I see the doctor. Another movement I go ahead and use is, you can use a towel. I use this rolled up ACE bandage. You want to go ahead and put it right underneath your knee, right underneath there, like that. And what you want to do is, I'm going to kind of, the knee's kind of like this, just force it here like this, like flex your quad, allowing your knee to press down into that rolled up towel. That's going to go ahead and start to strengthen your quad muscles. They've been, not been used in a while, at least a month. They're, pretty thin in here. You can feel the muscle atrophy. Same thing, push down, start to get those muscles firing and getting used to the leg and the knee joint working together. And this is pretty much it. I do another one that's very similar to what I was doing with this here, seated, a couple of leg raises for my hip, and that's pretty much it. So guys, that's it for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and like I said, this is kind of a weird video, right? I'm just here in my living room working out, using the door and some power cords, but I hope this is an example that, look, you don't need much. You can go ahead and get started no matter where you're at. Maybe you don't even necessarily want to do this program. You can go ahead and be inspired to get yourself some cords, start working out. There's tons of stuff on the internet of how to do it. I hope that you were entertained when watching this video, but most of all, I hope that it can at least inspire one person to give it a try. Give the 75 hard a try. I'm in my 10th day. Starting to feel pretty good, but definitely it is hard. It's not an easy thing. It's constantly circling through what I have to do. Keep that in mind. You have to make some sacrifices. You have to push on through, but I feel like I'm doing it. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm Danny Soleil, aka Travel Man Dan, aka Reading Man Dan. And remember, it's a big world out there. Make sure you see every bit of it.